Hi, I'm Cathy Acrotopoulo. I'm co-founder and managing director of Lace Partners.
Hi, I'm Alice McCormack. I'm a senior manager here at Lace Partners.
So when we refer to an HR operating model, it's quite a broad area. So if we think about it, everything from structurally, how you're set up, who reports to who, how you align to the business structure. It might be your core capabilities, and that doesn't mean just individual skills, but the capabilities of the function as an HR function. It might be your processes, the experience that you offer, and underlying that, it might be the systems that you're using across the employee life cycle to deliver that experience. So it's actually quite a broad concept, but what's most important is how those elements fit together and how they integrate to create the outcomes you're looking to achieve, whether that's a seamless experience for the employees, whether it's amazing support for business change, or whether it's a real specialism and depth of knowledge that you can apply through the HR operating model to best effect.
I always say to clients that it's essentially the building blocks by which you deliver value to its customers. So just building on what Cathy said there, it's really how those things fit together and how you then deliver kind of value to customers, which is ultimately the business.
In the current climate, it's really important for HR directors to reflect on their HR operating models. They need to be set up for success, and right now that means being able to support businesses through high levels of change. That may mean that they need to reflect on the capabilities that they have as a function. It might mean looking at the way they're working. It might mean looking at their technologies, but ultimately it needs to align to the business change agenda. And therefore we're talking to a lot of CPOs and HR leaders of exactly what they need to change to enable those businesses to achieve their goals. So CPOs need to be thinking about their HR operating model right now because of a mixture of factors. It's going to be the political uncertainty, it's going to be the economic challenges. They're being asked maybe to do more with less. And as a result, as a support function, they're under challenge to demonstrate their commercial value. So actually as a CPO, a lot of the ways that you might demonstrate commercial value is actually how you can change your operating model to be more efficient, more effective, and more focused on what the business really feels it needs, and delivering an amazing employee experience so you can continue to attract and retain the talent you need.
While they need to work on that as well, they're also looking at how can they upskill their talent in capabilities such as digital and data and technology. So it's really critical for the CPO to start to look at things a bit differently, and how can they bring more value out of their operating model that they're already doing so.
So where an HR function maybe isn't set up for success, some of the pain factors that you may be experiencing are going to be a lack of capacity, for example, or you may have business partners that may feel that they're not focused on the areas that really deliver most value for their business internal clients. You may have COEs who are trying to align to the business goals and trying to focus on the right things, but maybe being distracted because there's differing priorities or not having clarity on what they need to function on to achieve what's most relevant for the business at that time. But I think most of the sort of pain you may be experiencing is just having too much to do and not necessarily having the right capabilities or the right skills or tools that you need to actually deliver on that.
I think what we're also hearing is CPOs are being asked to do a lot more with a lot less. So it's how can you add the most value where your scope might be getting a lot smaller as well. So things like, are you getting the most out of your technology? How do you make sure that you're focusing on the right capabilities within your HR function? They're the types of things that we're seeing CPOs ask us where they don't feel like they've got it particularly right in their operating model. So technology is a core component of an operating model, but it's not just how they kind of emphasize and use technology. It's also the skills and capabilities needed to really get the maximum out of the technology. And I think CPOs are looking at that, particularly around not only what skills they need in the business, but also in their HR function to really leverage the technology and make the most and add more value into their operating model.